Hey guys, welcome to our phonics lesson. Let's go ahead and get started by reading our learning target. I can read words with the long E, long A, short E, and both long E and A spelled with vowels E and A. In order to be successful with this learning target, you'll be able to prove one-syllable words that's spelled with E and A, and then we'll be able to read words that are also spelled with the E and A vowels. All right, now we're going to do a little listening activity, okay? I want you to listen for what vowel sound you hear in these words, okay? All right, so you're listening for the vowel sound that you hear in these words. Meat, meat. What's the vowel sound we hear in that word? E, that's the long E sound, okay? All right, what vowel sound do you hear in this word? Great, great. What vowel sound do you hear in that word? The long A sound. A. Great job. All right, what sound do you hear in this word, vowel sound? Deaf. Deaf. We hear that eh vowel sound, don't we? All right, what about in this word? Create. Create. What vowel sounds do we hear in that word? E and A. Create. Okay? All right, now let's look at how those sounds are spelled. So we listen for a long A, a long E, a short E, and then both E and A. Those sounds are all spelled with two vowels. They are all spelled with vowels E and A. We most commonly think of E and A as adjacent vowels, right, when they're right beside each other. When we have adjacent vowels, we know that they both don't have a sound. In adjacent vowels, the second one is silent and the first one is long, like in the word seat. Please take a seat so we can continue with the lesson. Seat. But we are going to learn that this spelling of E and A can make more than just the long A sound, okay? All right, so let's look at this next word. Remember, when we come to a new word, we're looking for vowels, blends, and digraphs, okay? So let's go ahead now and let's decode this word. I see a blend at the beginning, B, R. What are the sounds of B and R? What sound do those letters represent? Brr. All right, then we have E and A. Usually when we think of adjacent vowels, that second one is silent and the first one is long. But here it's actually going to swap. This E is silent and the A is long. This word is break. Break. I need a break so that I can go and have a snack. Break. Okay? Now, there are only a couple of words that this pattern follows, and we're going to look at some more of those words. So some more of those words that follow this pattern are great, great. See how it has that long A sound? And the word steak. I like to eat steak. Okay? And then yay. That's also spelled E-A with that long A sound. So here are the only words that have that long A sound in them, okay? All right, now let's go ahead and go to another sound that E and A can make. E and A can also have the short E sound in it. So let's code this word. It has that VR blend again, brr. It has E and A. Here, E and A are going to take on a new sound. They are going to create together the short sound of E. So we'll code that by putting an arc over it and then writing short E above it. All right, now let's read this word. Bread. Bread. I always put bread under and above on my sandwich, right? We eat our sandwiches with bread, okay? And then the last sound that the spelling E and A can make is they can both have their own long vowel sound. So let's look here. Here we have the blend CR. We have vowel E, vowel A, and then silent E on the end. We know that on the end, this vowel is silent, but we still have two vowels here. And remember I told you that they're both going to have their own sound. So what we're going to do here is this is an exception to the rule. So instead of putting an X, I'm going to put some dots under it to help us remember that, okay? Now we know that each syllable has its own vowel sound, right? So E and A both having a sound cannot stay in this one syllable, cannot have a one syllable word. So we're going to have to break this word apart. And because both of these vowels make a vowel sound and we can only have one vowel sound per syllable, we're going to split that. Now we can prove it that it's going to have a long sound, can't we? E is at the end of a word or a syllable, so it's long. So this syllable is cree. Then we have this silent E here, which gives the vowel before it the long sign. So we have the syllable ate. So we have the word create. It is fun to create new things. Create. Now let's practice spelling some words that have these sounds. So we've learned that the spelling of EA can have the long E sound. We've learned that the spelling of E and A can have the long A sound, but only in a couple of words. We've learned that E and A can have the short E sound, and we've learned that E and A can both have long E sound and long A sound, okay? So what we're going to do is Ms. Gaskins is going to say some words, and we're going to listen for the vowel sound. All of these vowel sounds are going to be spelled with E and A, but we have to decide, okay? We have to decide which sound it is that is representing that EA spelling, okay? All right, here we go. The word is head. Head. Say that word. All right, let's tap that word out, the sounds we hear. D. Head. Do we hear long E, long A, short E, or both E and A? We hear that short E. But remember, it's going to be spelled E and A. So we have ed. Okay. Then we're going to prove that word. Remember, we marked both of our vowels, E and A, but we're going to arc them and show that it's making that short E sound. My head really hurts. All right, let's do another word. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Leak. Leak. My sink has a leak. Let's tap out the sounds in that word. Leak. Do we hear long E, long A, short E, or both E and A in that word? Yeah, we hear the long E. E. That long E is going to be spelled E and A. E. Okay, now we're going to prove that word. Here we have that adjacent vowel rule. Okay, the second vowel is silent and that first vowel is long. Let's read a word where E and A represents the long A sound. Grr. Let's code that. Grr. E and A, the E is silent, so the A is long. Great. Great. I hope you have a great weekend. All right, now we're going to listen and spell a word that has both the long E and the long A sound. All right, here's the word. Permeate. Permeate. Let's clap out the syllables in that word. Permeate. That has 3 syllables. The first syllable is per. Let's spell per. Per. The second syllable is me. We hear that long E. Ate. A-T. E. Now you'll notice when that E and that A have their long sound, there's that silent E on the end. Remember why we need that. Let's go back and code this word. E and R together say We have vowel E, vowel A, and then this silent E at the end. Okay, let's go back. We have a vowel, a consonant. One consonant will run to the vowel behind it, so we'll split this word in between that vowel sound and that M. Now we have these two adjacent vowels, but we know that those adjacent vowels cannot be in the same syllable, so we're going to have to split those apart to show that they are two syllables. Now we can prove why they both say their names. This E is at the end of the word or a syllable, so it's long. This A has that silent E at the end, so it's long. So we have the word permeate, permeate. All right, guys, great job. Let's go ahead and reflect back on our learning target. I can read words with the long E, long A, short E, and both long E and A spelled with vowels E and A. All right, guys, so make sure that as you are reading words or come across words that have the spelling E and A in your independent reading, think about the sounds that these E and the A can represent. If it doesn't sound correctly one way, try one of the other sounds that E and A can represent. Bye, guys.